A ruling today on what caused the death of an East Bay man after a struggle with police. The family, though, doesn't believe it, and their attorney went as far as to call it junk science.
And that's what's so shocking about it. Even the doctor recognizes that in some circles it is junk science, but yet he then uses it as a basis to say it's the cause of death here.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Heather Holmes.
And I'm Andre Sr. Today, the Contra Costa County Coroner released the official cause of death of a 30-year-old Antioch man. He died after being restrained by police last year. Officials determined that Angelo Quinto died from excited delirium and drug toxicity as a result of his struggle with officers. KTVU investigative reporter Evan Sernoffsky has been following the case. And Evan, you have reaction from Quinto's family about what was just released. Tell us about it.
That's right, Andre. This all came out during a coroner's inquest that sheds new light on this case that has drawn widespread community outrage. A jury ruled the death was an accident at the end of the inquest, but Quinto's family rejected the findings, calling the hearing one-sided.
We expected this. We hoped that it wasn't the case, but we expected this.
Angelo Quinto's family has been bracing for the long-awaited inquest into his death last December in Antioch after he was restrained by police. Some answers were revealed at the hearing Friday morning inside this Contra Costa County courthouse. Cameras were barred from recording the proceeding. Forensic pathologist Dr. Ikechi Ogan ruled that Quinto's death was a result of excited delirium with acute drug toxicity and arrest-related physical exertion. They found 2 prescription drugs in his system, levetiracetam, an anti-seizure drug, and modafinil, a brain stimulant used to keep people awake. But even as Ogan ruled the death a result of excited delirium, otherwise known as dying from extreme agitation, he conceded the theory was poorly understood. What's more, the theory has come under recent scrutiny as more national focus has been put on in-custody deaths.
It's junk science, and that's what's so shocking about it. Even the doctor recognizes that in some circles it is junk science, but yet he then uses it as a basis to say it's the cause of death here.
Attorney John Burris is representing Quinto's family and recently filed a federal civil rights lawsuit against the Antioch officers. He's long contended that Quinto died as a result of restraint asphyxia while on his stomach in a prone position for several minutes, which can limit a person's breathing. The family was also frustrated that they were not called as witnesses at the hearing, even though they were in the room and called 911 as Quinto experienced a mental health crisis.
It was not run in any way that would be impartial. It was about lies and confusion.
After hearing from the pathologist and the officers who responded that day, the 15-member panel ruled that Quinto's death was an accident. Quinto's family, meanwhile, is continuing with the civil case.
We will not stop fighting for what we believe in and what my brother deserved, which was his life.
Now, there are still a lot of unanswered questions in this case. The district attorney's office still has to decide whether charges are warranted, and attorneys in the civil case said this will likely end up as a battle of experts. Live in the newsroom, Evan Sernoffsky, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
In other words, a legal battle over this far from over. Evan, thank you.